Hey guys, it's Susan and welcome to my channel. I'm of course here again with my girl Ella. So we're gonna talk about 7 things that we wish we knew about Korea before actually coming here. So the first thing that we both wish we knew before coming here is that you cannot flush the toilet paper. It's disgusting. I think if I knew it before coming here, I could have been like emotionally prepared to enter any random bathroom, finding a huge trash can filled with dirty, used toilet paper.
I think usually at most people's homes you can flush the toilet paper. It's just public restrooms that you can't flush the toilet paper mostly.
Then we have the public transportation.
So you might think that Seoul is a 24-hour city, and they claim it to be so.
It is kind
of. But unfortunately, the public transportation stops depending on if it's a weekday or a weekend.
Yeah.
At anywhere from 11:30 p.m. to like 12:30 a.m.
If you're lucky, maybe like 12:45.
Yeah, and I came from like a real 24-hour city.
She
where
is from
everything
Las Vegas.
Yeah, I'm from Las Vegas, USA, obviously. And I'm just so shocked that it stops so early.
Yeah, well, in the Netherlands it also stops really early, but come on, it's the Netherlands. Like in Amsterdam and stuff, it goes a bit later, but in general, the public transportation stops quite early. But I did not expect it from Seoul. And the weirdest thing is that during the weekend, when everybody goes out, the trains stop even earlier. They're not like, oh, probably everyone's clubbing, need to go home late or having drinks with friends. No!
Gotta get home by 12 a.m.
Yes! Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Next up on our list is, I don't know if it's, I just know that it's so different from between the Netherlands and Korea, but you cannot pay here with a bank card that has like a PIN code. Because they do not do PIN codes here. Like for example, I have a bank account at home in the Netherlands, and whenever I want to pay somewhere, I just either use like the contactloos betalen. I don't know what's that in English. You can just put like this and you pay. But for like amounts over 25 euros, you have to use your PIN code and then you can pay. Here there are no machines with like numbers, so either you have to use a credit card, which if it's overseas is going to be way more expensive, or you have to get a Korean account. I don't know how it's in the US.
I don't know if it's like this for every kind of like US card, but for mine I have Visa, and it works. Even if you do have a PIN code, the Korean system just kind of overrides it, so you don't have to punch in your PIN code, so it's basically acting like a credit card even though it's not a credit card.
Okay.
But for ATMs,
yeah, I can use ATMs though, because I can do it.
See, that's where it won't let me do it.
Oh.
For some reason. If it's not like specifically a global ATM, I don't know why, but it just won't let me use it.
No, but you have to use a global one.
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, of course. Global girl. The other ones are just for the Korean.
But when I
guys.
had roommates before, they were always able to use the regular Korean ATMs with their cards.
Strange.
Korean ATMs are whack, man. You never know what they'll accept.
Brings us to another wacky point.
Oh my God,
I hate you. Is that I mentioned it before in a Q&A video, is that when I came here, like with my working holiday visa, I expected that I could get a job as an English teacher. Sounds so lame now because I don't know the word for contactloos betalen, but I was gonna be an English teacher. However, you can only be an English teacher here if you're like from one of the 7 lucky countries. Those countries are the US, Canada,
Australia probably.
Australia, yes, New Zealand, England.
What about like Scotland and Ireland?
I'm stuck. I thought like South Africa was one of them. Yes, I'm serious. And then something. So if you're not from those countries, it's like bad luck. And I did not know that before coming here. Could have been my own fault. Maybe should have done like a little bit more research. However, it was such a bummer when I got here and I was like, hey girl, there's no job for you.
Yeah, it's really weird. I think that the way it should be done is if you pass a certain level of like TOEIC or whatever.
Yeah.
I think they should grade you based on your level of fluency, not which country you came from, because countries like so many in Europe, like there's so many fluent and like almost native speakers in Europe that deserve to have positions of English teacher, like Susan here.
Yes. So yeah, maybe my own fault, but I just wish I knew it before actually coming here.
Okay, point number 5 is super high deposits when you try to buy a home.
Rent. You want to buy a home?
Not buy a home, but you know what I mean. Like rent a home.
She got cash, you want to buy a home?
See, I don't deserve to be an English teacher. I'm from America, but I don't deserve it. Anyway.
So, yeah, high deposits.
Could range anywhere between 5 million Korean won to like 30 million Korean won, which is like 5,000 US dollars to like 30,000 US dollars. I don't know what it is.
I paid less. How much did you pay like for just the deposit?
For my current place?
Yeah.
I only paid 1 million Korean won because it was just a private room that I'm renting.
Well, you got a roommate, no?
Yeah. So she pays for like the whole place. She paid the huge deposit for the apartment, but then she only made me pay like 1 million won.
Okay.
To rent out my room.
Then Lizzie and I, we paid 2 million won, which came down to like 1,500 euros at the time. I think currency always changes. And I also filmed a home tour of our apartment. Check that out. But we do have a friend. Jane paid 10 million.
Yeah, that's like the standard. And you can find places that are a lot lower, but they're just like really cheap quality. So you have to
my apartment.
I mean, like yours isn't that bad. Hers was a good find, but for the most part, if you want a good place.
Unless she paid 5
million.
Yeah. So we have a friend who paid 5 million, and we have another friend who paid 10 million.
Yeah, so you just gotta look hard.
We're already down to number 6, and that is, I think, mostly my complaint. I think it bugs me more than it would bug you. It's the Korean fashion. Because I mean, I look at this gorgeous girl. She a model. Then there's me, and all the Korean clothes, they're like one size fits all. It does not fit all, and the problem, that was way too loud. So obviously it does not fit all, and then also at 9 out of 10 Korean stores you cannot try on the clothes. I think it's 9 out of 10, right?
Yeah, and if you can only try on like the bottoms.
Yeah.
They never let you try on top.
So for example, Gangnam Station, Underground Shopping Mall, you cannot try any clothes on. Hongdae area, you cannot try anything on.
So at most, I guess, shopping areas around Seoul, you either cannot try on the clothes at all, or you can only try on the bottoms. I don't really understand what the reason for that is. Maybe because they don't want you to like...
You don't know the reason for that?
No, I don't.
It's because of the girls always wear makeup. You're like literally not allowed. Or at some places you can try the tops, but nothing that is like a light color, so like pastels and white you're not allowed to try. And you get like this bag to put on your head. You've never seen it?
No, I've never seen that.
Yeah, they give you this special bag. You're supposed to put it on your head. They have this huge, it's like a tissue box in the dressing room. So every time that a customer comes, they get a fresh one. You put it over your head, you put on the clothes, like the top, and then you take it off again.
Things I wish I knew before coming to Korea, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you didn't even know now.
Okay, so our last point is the fact that it's super hard to maintain foreign hair in Korea due to the quality of water. And also, most hair products that are sold in Korean stores are tailored towards Korean hair and not flimsy foreigner hair.
I don't get how the Koreans, their hair is so strong and voluminous, while like the water here, it is so bad for your hair. We're in like several expat groups for women especially, or like expat women, like beauty in Korea, all that groups. And I think every week there's another girl asking, like begging other women to give them tips on how to like maintain their hair quality, because it just falls out with bushes. Whenever I'm finished with showering, like there's a lot of hair that fallen out when I brush, or it's just really bad.
Yeah, especially since my hair is super bleached. It's just
more dead than it's supposed to be.
It's looking disgusting here in Korea.
Bring your own hair products, obviously. Get a filter for your shower head. I do not have a filter.
Don't wash your hair too often. Well, if you must get your hair done in Korea, I recommend Hair and Joy in Hongdae. They actually are very experienced in foreigner hair, and I think most, if not all, the staff speaks English.
Should have gone there. So that was it for this video. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. I don't know, my bra strap was like here and I could like not move my arm actually, really. That was awful. Yeah, thank you for watching, subscribe, thumbs up. She's gonna get her drink. It's totally melted right now. Okay.
No, it's not, it's still okay.
Bye.